Hi guys, thanks for joining us. Tim with bitsandtokens.com. Today, very special guest. I've got Caitlin Long all the way here from Wyoming. Wow.
It's my honor to be here. Thanks for having fun in Miami.
Are you?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Got in late last night and it's beautiful here. Yeah.
It's the weather's actually not bad today, so you came at the right time.
Yeah, we got rained on this morning just a little bit, but
that's
yeah.
Miami for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Or Florida in general.
Yeah.
So I heard your speech earlier, or your presentation earlier, and you were talking all this great stuff about Wyoming.
Yeah.
What would be like a reason why, maybe like for a company like us that's like really mobile, why we wouldn't want to go there? Because everything just seemed like it made so much sense for like people like us.
Well, there are three ways you can take advantage of Wyoming's blockchain-friendly laws. One is just in your customer agreements, which for you guys as a media company would probably not apply as much. I'm talking more about, crypto-focused companies. Right. Just use Wyoming law. That's the simplest way. The second is you actually set up your legal entity as a Wyoming legal entity, so you can use Wyoming law. And the third is you actually move there. And of course, very few people actually uproot themselves and move there.
Right.
But you have different levels of ability to use Wyoming law remotely.
Got you. So even though maybe we wouldn't necessarily be going there, we could still take advantage of some of all of your hard work, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. This is designed to help the crypto industry really worldwide to have a friendly place within the United States. That some folks don't want to be subject to U.S. laws, and there are some reasons why, good reasons why, but there are other good reasons why they want to be subject to U.S. laws, and so we give them a state within the United States where this industry is friendly.
Okay. Now, is this a whole state thing, or is there like a specific maybe city or town that is going to be like blockchain city?
Yeah, that's a good question. I realized I didn't directly answer your first question. Why wouldn't you want to move there? It is a rural state. Some folks have called Wyoming America's emerging market because it doesn't have the sort of big city infrastructure, and it doesn't have the big city populations.
Right.
Jackson Hole is one of the places where blockchain companies are congregating. There's a great Bitcoin meetup in Jackson Hole, and in fact, May 6th and 7th, the Wyoming Blockchain Task Force has a meeting there, public meeting, no charge. Just fly into Jackson Hole and kick the tires, check it out. That was ranked the number 3 micropolitan area, being defined as like a small city, and it's got all the amenities, but it's also the same. It's like San Francisco and New York prices in terms of cost of living. And then another town where IOHK itself is located is Cheyenne, which is just about 10 miles inside the border from Colorado. It's kind of Metro Denver. So those are the two places where people seem to be congregating within Wyoming. Okay,
so those two places have your stamp of approval if we decided we were going to make that journey?
I don't know. I'm partial to my hometown of Laramie, and Representative Lindholm, who's also here, keeps telling everybody, come to Sundance. It's so his part of the state is pretty close to Rapid City Airport. So there are lots of different choices, beautiful places. It all depends on what you're looking for.
Well, it seems like you're very passionate about Wyoming, so I'm definitely going to take your word for it.
Awesome.
Is there any other message that you wanted to maybe just shoot out to the people? Is there like a place where they can follow you on Twitter?
Sure, I'm pretty active on Twitter and LinkedIn, different audiences, more crypto Twitter audience on Twitter, of course, and then more. I came from a Wall Street background, so my Wall Street audience is more on LinkedIn. It's an interesting dichotomy there. And Caitlin-Long.com is another place. And I'll continue. Next week, we've actually, probably in the next week or two, we'll have a big announcement in Wyoming, which is the draft digital asset custody rules for the banks that want to become custodians of digital assets. And we talked a little bit in the conference about what's special about that, because I'm a not your keys, not your coins person.
Right.
And how do you jive not your keys, not your coins with, wait a minute, somebody else is going to be holding my keys? And the answer is, you only want to do it if you have to have somebody else hold your keys. But if you have to, and what I mean by that is institutional investors by law have to have a third party holding the assets, then how do you do it in a way that respects how crypto technology actually works?
Gotcha.
And that's what we've done in Wyoming. It's a very different model, very crypto friendly.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate you sitting down. I know that you have some other things to get to today. I won't keep you hostage any longer. But thank you so much.
It was my honor. Thank you so much. Great to meet all of you guys.
Likewise.
Thank you.
Have a good one.